Hello Ubuntu fam, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining. I know we have a few new subscribers, so thank you for coming along on this journey and for joining us. And there's been some questions about our move here to Texas, and we wanted to talk about that and share a little bit more about that with you today.
Yeah, so why did we move to Texas?
Well, first of all, we moved to Texas.
We did. Austin, Texas, to be specific.
Yes.
And my employer requires us to be back in person in the office. So when I started a little over a year ago, I was hired out of this office, but worked remotely because that was okay at the time. But now they're a bit more strict on getting back to the office, so we had to make the move.
Yes. Yeah, so the catalyst for the move was Carlson's job. And so since being here in Austin, he's been going into the office 2 to 3 days a week and then working from home the other days. So that was like the catalyst to make the move, the timing of the move, things like that. Now, besides that, did we want to move down here without that? And like, if the job didn't exist?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We didn't want the job to be the only thing that dictated the move. So for us, being able to experience a new state, new weather, it's quite cold in Michigan. So selfishly wanted to experience something a bit more different where I'm not depressed
Since
for
the day
6 months of the year.
Since the day Carlson arrived in Michigan, he's been scheming of how to get out of Michigan.
That's right.
And it was kind of waiting on God's timing and the Lord's timing. And we always kind of felt like that would be a part of our story to move out of Michigan, but we didn't know when. And I felt like it took a little longer than we anticipated. However, we waited and it felt like this was the timing for us to go, and so the job was a part of that, but also our own personal desires and listening to God was a big part of that. So what drew us here was the weather. We have family in the state of Texas. They are more located in the Dallas area, some in the Houston area, so a few hours drive away, but within the state. The state is large though, so getting from place to place or city.
The third largest state, I think, right?
Really?
I think so.
California, the biggest?
Alaska, California, and then Texas.
Okay. Yeah. So families down here, the warmer weather, we're excited for warmer weather, more year round. I think the summers will be hard because they'll probably be too hot.
I'm fine with that.
We'll spend more time inside. But overall, like, the warmer climate is something that really drew us. What else?
I mean, the question is, whether too hot or too cold?
Yes.
Definitely too hot. All right, I'm getting off topic here.
You're good.
Yeah.
We're kind of recovering from sickness and illness, so our voices may sound weird, and we apologize, and you'll have to excuse us for that.
And it's staying well out there with, the seasonal changes and allergies and viruses going around. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Wash your hands.
Thank you, Dr. Carlson. Okay, so the weather, family, those are things that drew us down here, and just a general sense of like community and like diversity.
To us, because of our story and our family, our daughter, that we live in a community that reflects us too.
Carlson and his brother Derek drove down here to Austin, Texas
from Grand Rapids, about the GPS said 18 hours. We're supposed to be driving a little bit slower than we should have been. I think it took us, about 18 and a half hours. Yeah, in total.
Yeah. So they drove down here, they did the heavy lifting, the hard work with that long drive. Super thankful for that. And then Vera and I, our daughter and I, we flew down once they had arrived here. And we were very grateful to have Derek with us to help with the unpacking and just like to be a familiar face and a friendly face, family face while we were settling in and getting to know people and getting to know our space. So Derek was here and he helped with the unloading of the truck. And I'll put in here as we're talking some clips about what we're talking about. But he helped with unloading the truck and just getting us settled in this home. We installed a washer and dryer for the first time ever. That was a beast. But now we have some skills if needed in the future.
By we, she means she did. So I don't know how to install a washer and dryer. I don't know how to figure out the sprinkling system. Well, I don't know how the sprinkling system works. So kudos to you. Good job.
Yeah, so we've been just figuring out a lot of being in a home and what that means.
Yeah, we've only lived in apartments before.
Yeah. Let's see, what else have we been able to do in like the first weeks of being here?
Yeah, we went trick-or-treating with Vera. That was the second night we were here.
The second night we were here, we really did it to meet neighbors.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
And honestly, just for Vera to be out and about, see other kids.
Yeah, once we saw people starting to trick or treat, we like quickly put on like a little cat outfit for her and made it up. And then we went out there, and our intention was just to get Vera, for her to have fun, but to meet people. And we're very thankful. We were able to meet some of our neighbors, quite a few of them that night. And so that was really encouraging just to know kind of who's on our street and be able to say hello, hi to them.
And just see our street too, right?
Yeah.
Just see our block. Hadn't walked down that way before.
Yeah. We, after that, later in the week, when Derek was preparing to go home, we got to go downtown Austin and experience South Congress District. And that was fun. So I'll include some clips from that. We had some family in town for Afro Tech Conference.
Yeah.
And we got to go downtown and see them at their hotel. They came out to our house a few days later, and we had a meal together. So that was kind of all within the first week. It was a lot.
It was just coincidental that they happened to be in town for the conference when we were moving here.
Yeah.
So it was a blessing to spend time together and just hang out, break bread together. Yeah, we're very thankful for that.
Yeah. We also got to try a church the first Sunday we were here, and our neighbor invited us, so we went with her. We've actually spent a good amount of time with her since getting to know her. We kind of talked to her every other day and stuff, so that's been cool community. So yeah, we're in the season of settling into the home, furnishing a home somewhat, figuring out a home, but also trying to establish community and connections.
The amazing thing that happened while we're here is that Auntie Lolo came. Auntie Lolo is Shannon's twin sister. She flew from Michigan and got here Wednesday. It's just been a blast with her here. Vera, obviously loves having Auntie Lolo. We love having Auntie Lolo around, so we went out, got food a couple times. And Auntie Lolo and Vera did some stuff while I was at work. It's just a blessing to have family, especially being so new here and not knowing a lot of people and just getting settled in. That family support and love, it's something that we're thankful for.
Yes, and shout out to my sister, because anything that you see hanging on the walls is because of my sister Lauren.
Yeah.
She helped us just make our house feel more like home by hanging curtains, frames, all those kind of things. She's very knowledgeable in those things. So we enjoyed having her here for a few days.
Yeah, Auntie Lolo, if you're listening to this, Vera was asking about you today still.
Yeah.
And
she still looks for you in the house.
It's just a sign that you need to come back.
Yeah. Last thing I would say that we have been focusing on here is like a Cameroon community and culture per se. So the first Saturday we were here, Carlson got to go play soccer with Cameroonians. They play every Saturday morning, so that was a way for him to connect and get to know some people. And that was a fun time.
Yeah, Yeah, it was a blast. I hadn't played soccer in a few years because of my knee, but you know, goal is to keep fit, exercise. It's not about skills or winning anymore for me, which makes me sound really old. But I was thankful to be out there. I met a few new people, played soccer, you know, just trashed out. That's also a part of it.
Yeah, we went to a birthday party for a kid in connection to one of the players that you got to know that day. So we were able to attend a Cameroon party last night and there to play with the kids and just meet a couple more people. So, excuse me. I think that's it. We've been here 2 weeks. And so that's a glimpse of what we've done in the last 2 weeks and what brought us here. Thank you for joining us in this journey. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments box and hopefully we could address those and hit those in a future video. But we are excited to be here in Texas. If you live in Texas, let us know. And we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.